Let me go to my YouTube. I'm live right now on all platforms. Let me see. How do I share my YouTube? I'm on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. Well, actually, the Instagram was not up yet. On Instagram too? Nah, I might take it down. All right, I am live on. There we go. Let me go to my YouTube. I'm live right now on all platforms. Let me see. It's my first time doing this. How do I share my YouTube? How do I share this? How do I share my damn? How do I share my? All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, go to my Yeah, go to my live now Instagram. Okay. You. So I want to talk about. Yeah, come in here, man. It's better if anybody comes on and goes to my YouTube. My first time doing this. All right. My first time doing this right here. I want y'all to come over to the YouTube side though. Let me see. All right. I want to show y'all, teach y'all do some rich talks. Interact. All right. Let me try to get this set up. I want to show y'all how to make like $1 million. A lot of people don't know how to do that. And I'm gonna show you how to make $1 million by using your brain. Not even no money. Get the link right here. All right, I got it. I got the link. All right. That's the link right there. Go to the YouTube live right now. Get a little more insight. So I want to interact with some people right now. A lot of people want to know, how do you make $1 million? How? I want to give y'all my life story, how I did it, and how I continue to do it. And Tiffany, can you click on that link right there or no? Go to my YouTube live if you want to interact more. I'm gonna show you how to get this money. How to get this money with no money. I did it. I'm proven factor. You know what I'm saying? And I want to tell y'all a little bit of where I came and how I did it. What's up, Gavin? I want to show y'all how to make your way in the government contractor. Little man is always on my side. You guys want some financial wealth, and the shit about it is what I'm doing is I'm not even like telling y'all to buy into something. I don't want money. I don't want nobody money. I'm just really showing y'all how to get the money because it's out there. You know what I mean? I might even just. I want y'all to really go on that YouTube, that that live. But I'm gonna fast forward to this right here. Man, y'all see the spending right there? Huh? Look, man, that was 2017, right? I only made a little 1.1 million. What I'm doing, the YouTube link, I gotta put it on my story. I, I'm trying to figure out how to put the YouTube link so you guys can actually to get involved and see what's going on. Cause this right here is not really showing me how to do it. Oh, there it goes. All right, cool, cool, cool. It's in real life talks live now. Click link. All right, y'all. Yeah. All right. So I'm back. Yeah. Um. I love some interaction. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some stuff, man, of where I came from. Hey, are you able to go on the YouTube? Were you able to do that? Go to YouTube. Go to my story. Go to my story. Go to the link. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think I'm gonna get off of live. I might get off of Instagram live, and some people can tap in and see how to do this. All right. So I'm gonna get off my live right now. I'm gonna get off the Instagram live. All right. I am off of Instagram live right now, so you can tap into the YouTube. You able to do that? All right. Yeah, it's not showing the YouTube. It's not showing you on YouTube live. And see, go in the comments and see if you go in the comments. Yeah, people. So whoever watching right now, it's a lot of money out there. A lot of people just don't know how to use their resources. And we can go ahead and talk about we can talk about any little item. They get your money up, get your chips up. I got mine through government contracts. You know what I'm saying? And if you look right now, this is where I started. In 2017, I made my first million. And now what? You know, a couple years later, 5.2 million a year. All legal money. I do it by selling burgers. And you can do the same thing. I'm trying to figure out how you guys can interact so I can show you how to actually do it. If people have any questions, I can actually show you how to get there and use your mindset to get the money. You know, I got more people coming in now. And did you get off of YouTube? I got a few more people coming in. Just trying to figure out this program. Yeah, I'm here right now. So this won't get comments. Anybody have any questions about, you know what I mean? So yeah. All right. I got some people on Facebook right now too. Trying to see if everything can connect and react. All right, but look, basically, man, I get my money off of government contracting. All right, I'm gonna go through the first. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through slide one first. All right, this is how I usually get my courses out. You know, you guys can message me if you get a little question. Right, I can get through a quick background. I don't know if I want to do the whole thing right now. This is my first time. I just want to do some talks and see where I'm at. All right, let me. I want you to understand government contracting. There's a lot of people don't know. You have federal contracts, right? The federal contracts, there's contracts all around the world. So you could get a contract for mowing grass, and you can get in the Middle East. You get in South America. You get in the USA. Get in Cuba, wherever you want, right? They have and that's with a bunch of armed forces, VA. My choice of contract is the VA. Then you have state, county, and city, right? Within the within the country, every state has their own contract department. Every city has their own contract department. Every county have their own contract department. I always tell people you want to choose your buyer, right? And you're not gonna make a lot of money by just sitting there and just like say, I just want to do contracts in San Diego, California. Contracts come around every like so often, like every 5 years. And if you miss it, if you don't get a contract, you got to wait another 5 years to get it. Another 5 years. So you got to keep shooting your shot, like in the gym. You know what I mean? Then you got county, you got city. So those are all different search departments as well. You have some good people on Facebook here. Um, and then when you go down, you got also private contracts, right? SDG&E, the AT&T, the airport, Verizon, the school district, the jails, all right, etc. Those are all different type contracts. So you got to find out what you do. Like me, my choice of services is food. I do food service. I do food service contracts around the country, and it works out for me. Will it work for everybody? I don't know, but it works out for me. Um, Now we can do a quick dive in, right? So like we can talk about my company, Admiral's Experience. This is my source of income. We can do a quick flash, okay, but these are the contracts I've had in the past, current, you know, I established, and so we have the capability statement. A little bit about me, the founder, CEO, and what the company's doing. We have come contracts in Lathrop, California, Anchorage, San Diego, Spring Valley. These are previous and current contracts we've done. It's our services. These are things we're selling to the government. Because the government, they want service solutions. You gotta give them solutions you gotta give them solutions for the services they want. Right? It's my company structure. I got myself as a CEO. It's maybe a little blurry. We have the operation officer, we have the chief contract officer, the executive administrator, we have the dietitianary, we have the head of food service, we have all the directors of all the lead persons for every location, which have workers under them. This is just my company structure. It comes with time. All right. So customers, like when you have a service, you always want to sell it to a customer. You always want to be like, okay, who am I selling to? There's somebody out there who wants my service. When I was a caterer, I used to try to go to weddings, bar mitzvahs, birthdays. I was like, who I'm going to try to sell my services to. And then I found out the government, the military needs services, right? They need food service. They need somebody to service their people with food. Now, instead of looking for one-offs, I'm getting 5-year contracts. 5 years of sales is better than a one-time sale. So when you look at it, my buyer, the person who buys the most product from me is the VA, right? I love using the VA. The VA has only 14,809 certified companies. The last time I checked, only 35 of those companies are disabled contract, service disabled, and the VA is always going to go with service disabled veterans first. Not other branches. Other branches usually go with small businesses. And to be a small business, you got to make less than 34 million a year over a 3-year time span. I don't know if anybody here watching. Does anybody here do those numbers? I don't know. If you're making $1, making 33 million a year, it's the same thing. Then we go up to the government spending. So in government and just in all right, just in food service contracts, man, was that, a billion? Hold on, million, trillion. Is that a trillion? $1 trillion in food service contracts in 2020. For caterers, they only had 21 million. Mobile food services, 508,000. Out of all that, the U.S. government sales, 2017, they had $255 billion. These are my competition, my competitors. You always want to see who you're competing against, right? So I say these are the people I'm competing against. I'm competing against Sedesco, Lakeview Center, Tammy Company. And these are the numbers they're making. Out of that year, 2017, I only made 1.1 million. Those are crumbs compared to the big numbers, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get off FaceTime and save some battery. Where is it at? And I'm trying to figure out on this Facebook who's on there. All right. So yes. Oh, bear with me, guys. This is the first time I'm using this app. Trying to show you guys what's real out there. It's really surprising. So, like in food service, right? I'm selling these cheeseburgers. Sedesco's, they pumping out 255 billion a year, 255 million a year. I can live off of just the crumbs of that. A lot of people are like, oh man, yeah, that's my competitor. And you gotta remember, in what I'm doing, they gave out $1 trillion in service contracts. So you look into your field. So a lot of people are like, man, you do food service, man. What about I do? You can look at painting. This one girl, she looked up contracts with doing skincare, and they did a barber. You go teach barber school in different on a base. Um, Anything you think about cleaning, tree trimming, wiping windows. What's your trade? You got to know how to be a business person too. If you want to be sure you how to be a business person, that's a different story right there. But like when you start your businesses out, man, you never want to purchase things to start your business, right? So if you start a janitorial company, the best way to do it is to go ahead and get the sales first, right? You want to go ahead and try to see if you get some corporate buildings and a few people that says, hey, I can clean your building for you. I can clean your office space for you. Maybe get a deposit. Now you know how much money you have to spend to get those started. So now you have a business before you even spend any money. A lot of people go backwards and they'll go get the van, get the carpet clean rubber, get all the stuff for the carpet cleaner, get all the things they need for the business before they get a sale. So work within sales and then buy the supplies. Because if you have sales, you can also ask the money. Say, hey, mom, I got somebody wanted me to clean their place. They're going to pay me $2,000 to clean this project. I need $500 to start. That's an investment right there. You already sold yourself. Then you go into the big boys and you start eating off of these trillions of dollars right now. These just things that works for me. And like I said, I came into the field. I just knew in 2017 I wanted to make $1 million, and I made $1 million, which were crumbs compared to what's really going on. Crumbs. You got my competitor doing 255 million, right? Other competitor doing almost 17 million. I'm only doing 1.1 million. Just like, where do you see yourself? And this is how it breaks down too. You want to talk about that? All right, I'm gonna go to this slide right here. I ain't gonna go to the in-depth things. So these are when I started doing bids, right? These were my ratios. In 2015, I submitted 5 contracts and I was awarded 4. I didn't know what I was doing, but I bid it on 5 contracts and I got 4 out of the 5 I won. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on to something. Then and then in 2016, I bid in 4 contracts. I won 3. And then I opened my restaurant with my first restaurant, one of those contracts. And the restaurant business is tough. Still looking for sales, looking for sales, looking for sales. So I was like, okay, let me get rid of the restaurant and go into full-time contracting. Let me just shoot, 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 shoot. 2017, I shot 12 contracts and I won 7. I'm like, geez, I'm fucking playing ball right now. I'm playing ball. I'm winning. I'm like, most people don't know how to get one contract. I'm getting contracts everywhere. Shit, 2018, 25 contracts, man, and I land 14. I was on fire. I said, what am I gonna do with all this money? I am killing it right now. However, I almost ran out of business because I was growing too fast. I'm like, how can you make so much money that you run out of business? You can. And I had to go through that to learn that. Right? I started moving too fast, and some employees being tracking employees and trying to keep a hold of account payables and accounts receivables. I'm like, okay, that was learning. That was learning as being a business owner. So I slowed down. Here, this is my first government contract I did. Right? Sioux City, Iowa, January 2016. I went out there with a team. It was crazy. I went there by myself and I hired a team out there. I hired a staffing company to help me out. You know what I mean? That was some great memories. Then we started going around the country. Nebraska, El Paso, Texas, Yakima, Washington. You know, this is us feeding troops around the country. You know what I mean? It really did me good. Um, but like I'm saying, like it's trying to find a way how you guys to interact with us. But you don't need money to start this stuff up. You all first you gotta do is, man, find out what you want, what you're good at, what you know. But the best way to make money is to pay people's time and sell people's time. Right? If you can buy somebody's time like a staffing company. Or like I'll take an example like if a kid's mowing a lawn for $20 a yard, you get a kid $15 and take 20 for yourself and get 20 yards. So now you got some money in your pocket by just getting a sale. A lot of times using your brain right here, it'll take you there. You know, I ain't start with no money. Just start the hard work. You had to put the work in. Are you gonna put the work in or not? That's one things you got to figure out. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things you got to figure out. Shit. What somebody said on Facebook? Listen, Sam. It depends on where. If you was beginning, but it is so. Everybody want to know. She's asked her question is, what site do I go to bid search contracts? You want to do federal? You doing state? You doing county? What do you want? So federal is sam.gov. Now, if you're doing your state, look up Google your state solicitations. Your city, look at the city solicitations. County, look at the county. And then if you want, SDG&E, it's a whole lot of platforms out there. You gotta see which one you want to use. To answer your question, yep. Like I'm telling you, man, like look at the money out there, right there. Look, those who I was competing with, $1 trillion, all doing what I know how to do. I just want a crumb. Give me a million, give me 2 million. Then you start realizing 1 to 2 million ain't a lot of money. It's not. Shit, I might get off this in a little bit. Any other questions? Try to get y'all get y'all paid. Now, actually, I don't. See, all right. So the question is, Benita Edwards asking, do I always use staffing companies to find your employees? No, it's different. So it's like the short term contract. I use a staffing company to do it. The first time I did it, I was like, okay, I'm in Sioux City, Iowa. They only need me for 3 days. I'm gonna get a staffing company, right? But the secret is You know those kind. You know, like base. If you work on base, they got base decal, right? All right, they got base. Um, they got a people check your tags on services, right? Pass a decal. The new person who takes that contract, right? Why would you fire them? All you do is hire that person again. That's it. Hire the same people. Tell people all the time, just hire the same people. You don't want to go through and you don't want to go through and do that. Like, yeah, I tell people all the time, hire the same people. And all that is a like the cafeterias I employ, right? I contracted out. What that same cafeteria lady's been working there for 20 years. Why am I going to fire her because the contract's up? No, I'm gonna hire all the people that was already there. You want a job? You need a job? You need a job? I'm gonna hire you first. Yeah, when the contract ends, they're scrambling those people are scrambling for the jobs when the contract ends. You don't want that. You give everybody an opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's like you get a contract and you don't have to hire. You don't really have to really hire nobody. You just hire the people. That's if the last contract is doing a good job, you hire them. You hire the manager and tell the man, and that manager going to know more about that contract than you do. He's going to know way more about that contract than you do. I'm getting a little cold or what? You know, when I go in here, like I got to learn how to use this a lot better. I got to learn how to use this a lot better. But anybody want to? I can send you a link. If somebody wants to join, I can send you a link to join. 'Cause I really want to show people how to how to really get that bag. Any other questions though? Let me see. I don't even know if anybody has any other questions. Um, like it's too easy to make money out here. Too easy. I don't know. I don't even talk to myself now. I really gotta figure out how to use how to use this site. Good information. Good information. Thanks, brother, for taking the time to present this. No problem, man. Jack, no problem. So look, for Benita and Jack Davis, let me give you a clue what I'm doing. Do you guys know the people that works in the base galleys? So the people that work in the base galleys, those are my workers. I own those contracts. I remember I was trying to get out of the military, and I was like, man, I want to be a contractor. Everybody like contractors make money. Who owns the contract though? The people who own the contract makes the big money. That's who makes the money. The people who own the contract. You know, if you own the contract, you're making the big money. So why are you so eager to work on the contract? Let me see. Let me see that works. I want to see how people can catch it. Yeah, I really got to learn how to use this site more so I can really show you guys. Yeah, but like I said, how I started out when I first started my contracts when I in 2015 when I bid at three, when I bid at five and got four contracts, they were small. My first contract was $700 a month. I just need the background just to tell the government, hey, I've done work before. When they see that I've done work before, they're like, okay, cool, we got you. And then I build my way up from there. I'm gonna get off this. I already need to learn how to get a how to do this where people can interact with me. They say, man, hey, this is my first time on this, so we'll see you guys later. All right.